Hey everybody. So actually, quite a few things have happened over the last couple of days. Yesterday was a pretty big day in the hockey world with a few major things taking place. I didn't get a chance to do any videos yesterday, so we'll get all caught up on yesterday's stuff today, as well as a couple of things from today. We're going to start off with a trade. That's what this video will be on. A trade between the Boston Bruins and the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers acquired defenseman Adam McQuaid from the Bruins in exchange for defenseman Steve Kampfer, a 4th-round pick, and a conditional 7th-round pick. So this deal was made yesterday, and I'll tell you right off the bat, as a Bruins fan, this really pissed me off. Adam McQuaid is one of my favorite Bruins of the modern era, and was one of my favorite players on the team. And to see him just get shipped out like this and get basically nothing in return really pisses me off. Steve Kampfer is a borderline NHL player at best. He's useless. He doesn't help the Bruins in any way at all. He's probably going to find himself down in Providence. The 4th-round pick, I really couldn't care less about. A 7th-round pick is even worse. Adam McQuaid meant so much to this Bruins team. He was their tough guy. He's a great defensive defenseman. He's such a great guy in the locker room. He's one of the last few left, or was one of the last few left from the 2011 Stanley Cup team. This is a guy that I want around, and Boston just got rid of him. And this is a dumb trade for the Bruins to make. I don't understand it at all. McQuaid is such an important part of that team, especially in the mentorship role and in the standing up for your teammates. He is one of the few guys on that team and really left in the league that will stand up for anybody at any time and no hesitation jumps in and fights anytime he needs to. And I absolutely love Adam McQuaid, and this, as a Bruins fan, this trade really pissed me off. And it's judging by what I've seen on Facebook and Twitter, a lot of Bruins fans are pissed off about this. This is a garbage trade from the Bruins' perspective, as far as I'm concerned. If you're a Rangers fans, man, congratulations! You just got a guy who. He's not going to give you any offense, so just know that going in. He's going to have single-digit points on the season. You'll be lucky to get a goal from him. He's not there for offense. You are getting a guy who is a heart-and-soul player, somebody who is great in the locker room, somebody who stands up for every single one of his teammates whenever they need to be stood up for. He protects the goalie. He's a great defensive defenseman. He's fantastic in his own end. He kills penalties. He fights. He's extremely physical. This Adam McQuaid is a great guy to have on in your defense core, especially as a bottom pair defenseman. He is as good as it gets as far as a bottom pair defenseman goes in the NHL. He is somebody that I would take on my team any day of the week. And it's really sad to see him leave Boston. And I, along with many Bruins fans, are not at all happy with this deal. If you're a Rangers fan, this is fantastic for you. And he's certainly not going to be the kind of guy that's going to make the Rangers all of a sudden better. The Rangers aren't going to be very good next year. They're a rebuilding team, they know that. But Adam McQuaid gives them somebody in that lineup who's going to stand up for all of his teammates, for all these young players that the Rangers are going to be bringing into the lineup throughout the season. McQuaid is going to protect all of them. He's going to protect the goaltenders. He's going to play well in his own end. He's going to keep pucks out of his net. He's going to kill penalties. He is just a great defensive defenseman, bottom pair guy to have in your lineup. And I think Rangers fans are going to grow to love Adam McQuaid very, very quickly, as we all did in Boston. And for the Bruins, I just don't understand this at all. Steve Kampfer adds nothing to this Bruins team. He's your 8th defenseman. What's the point? The point, I guess that one of the reasons for the trade was that the Bruins have a lot of defensemen, and McQuaid was going to be potentially the odd man out and not get to actually be in the lineup all that much. But if you have too many defensemen, you're going to trade one. Why take a defenseman back in return? Especially a defenseman who is worse. And Steve Kampfer brings a lot less to the table than Adam McQuaid does. Steve Kampfer doesn't even really belong in the NHL. So, I mean, Kampfer's already had one run in Boston when he was much younger. He wasn't very good. He's been a borderline NHL guy his whole career. He's more of an AHL guy in my mind. He adds nothing to this Bruins team. He's probably going to end up waived, unless Boston wants to carry 8 defensemen again. But I don't know what their plan is as far as that goes. Losing McQuaid hurts for Boston. Adding Steve Kampfer adds nothing for them. The 4th round pick, again, in a conditional 7th, 2 late round picks that really don't matter. I guess the only upside of this for Boston is you get Adam McQuaid's contract out of here. So he's making almost $3 million a year, which is a lot for somebody who's a bottom pair defenseman. But I still don't like this at all as a Bruins fan. So New York, you're gonna love this guy. He's a great guy to have around. Boston, I don't know what you're doing. This is a trash move from the Bruins' perspective as far as I'm concerned. So that's what I think about the deal. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. Check out offthewallhockey.com. All those links are down in the description. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching, and talk to you guys soon.